Hi guys, my name is Deborah. Welcome back to another video, and today I thought I would share about my knitting wish list for spring and summer. And I found a bunch of really good patterns. A lot of them are free, so let's get right into it. So as I talk, I actually have this project with me that I started last night. This is the Mixed Rib Cami by Handmade by Florence. So I'm gonna try to work on this as I talk if I have enough brain space for that, but I'm gonna try to do that. So this is gonna be the first pattern that I talk about in this list, and I'm gonna try to knit. It's gonna be really hard. I might just kind of give up in the middle. But the reason why I love this cami is because it's so different. It's not like a regular rib, it's mixed rib, so it looks very different. And it's very versatile because you can wear it by itself if it's hot, and you can also wear it layered with other clothing so that it'll just be like a very wearable type of clothing, you know, you can wear it a lot. And so that's why I got this color of yarn. I think this is the Drops Baby Merino, and I got it in this like kind of grayish color just so I can wear it with a lot of things, you know. I think this is like an earthy gray. I think it'll match pretty well with like warmer colors as well. So that's the first one on the list, and as I work on this or try to work on this, we're gonna get into the other ones, and after this one we're going into all the free ones. So all the free patterns, I have my iPad on the side of the camera here, so I'm gonna be looking over here, are actually from Drops, and this yarn is from Drops. They have a bunch of free patterns that you can use on their website. So I went on there and I started looking. I just started searching, just looking at everything they had, and just started favoriting the ones that I really liked, because you can do that. You could put your email in and then they'll save all the ones that you favorited. So that's what I started doing, and here's my 4 different patterns that I fell in love with, and I really want to try to make them with the same yarn that they use to make, even the colors, because I love all the colors that they used. So the first one of that is called the Fabled Harbour cardigan, and it's like, I love this little like light lavender color that they have going on. It's like so pretty. I don't know if I'll be able to match it well with like my other clothes that well, you know, but I just think it's so pretty. So it's like a kind of lace patterned cardigan. It uses the Drops alpaca and kid silk, which I didn't really want to use kid silk anymore from Drops, but for this cardigan, I think I might. I think it's just a really pretty cardigan. And the next one, the second one from Drops that's free, is called the Trip to Provence cardigan, and this one is actually made with the brushed alpaca silk. So that one, I think I've heard other people say that it's like a softer-ish version of, and a little bit thicker version of the kid silk. Obviously it's not goat hair, it's alpaca because it's alpaca silk. But I really wanted to try that yarn because I haven't tried it before. So this cardigan though, it's just so pretty. I guess I'm looking at a lot of lacy cardigans right now because I think those are really good for spring, summer, you know? And these ones, they're just so pretty. Like this one specifically, it has like a slight bell sleeve. It's just so feminine and pretty, you know? And then the third one from Drops is called Sweet Spring cardigan, and this one is like a mint color, and this one is actually supposed to be made with 2 strands of kid silk, which I don't think I want to do that because honestly, I think it's just gonna be a little bit itchy for me on my skin. And if it's like a very thin, lacy cardigan, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna wear it on top of like my bare skin, you know? So because of that, I would change that out to alpaca silk as well as the one before. And the good thing about drops is that since all of these yarn are from drops, they have the same colors. So that really works well for me. So I am planning on doing that one in alpaca silk in that same, I think it's called pistachio ice cream color. So I really love the mint. It looks so fresh and like so spring, you know? So I really love that. And the little lace detailing on this cardigan as well is just so pretty. Yeah, I picked a lot of lacy cardigans this time. And finally, the last pattern from drops that I love is called White Spring, and it's like almost another lacy. It's a t-shirt. It's like a t-shirt, boxy shirt with lots of holes. So I think it'll be great in warmer weather. If it's breezy, it'll breeze right into the shirt. So that would be nice. And the shirt is made in cotton merino. So I have not used that yarn before, but for this one, I think I would want to use the same yarn as the one that they chose. And I think I probably want to keep it the same color as well. So I really love the shirt. It's just pretty. I think Petite Knit has a very similar type of shirt too. It's similar, but it's a little bit different. Like the shaping of it is different. I think hers has the holes on the sleeves as well, but this one is solid sleeves, which I really like. So I kind of like the look of this one better. But disclaimer, for I think 3 out of 4 of these drops patterns, there's some assembly required at the end. So there's going to be some sewing, which kind of puts me off a little bit. But for the look of these guys, I think I'll just put up, I'll just deal with it. I'll deal with it and I'll make it and it'll be pretty, But it's a little bit more of a hassle. It's not like a just pick up stitches and go. You do have to sew them together. So that's all for the drops and the free patterns. And now we move on to my Ravelry list because I have some other ones on there as well. So the sun is now starting to hit me and it is really hard to knit. But here we go to the next patterns. So before I get to like the pretty little shirts that I have on my list, I want to talk about the Eva Cardigan by Petite Knit. And this one I wanted to add on my list because it's like a very simple, just basic cardigan. And I really wanted to have a very, very basic cardigan, but in like a very light color. So I'm thinking either off-white or like a very light beige kind of color for this cardigan specifically. And I was looking a lot for different basic cardigans, and I don't know, I was very picky with it and I could not find one that I really liked. And then the Eva cardigan is kind of just something that I settled on because I wasn't really sure about that one either, but it was the best out of all the other ones that I was looking at for what I wanted, so that. But the reason why for me looking for a cardigan like that was because I just wanted a basic cardigan that's kind of overfitted, not too big, maybe a little bit boxy. Basic cardigan, but in a very light color that I can wear with, like, layer with other things that were more colorful. So for example, if I'm wearing like a very bright colored green or pink or something inside, like a shirt, then I wanted something to put over it that wouldn't clash with the color, and my thought for that was like an off-white or just like a very light colorless kind of color. So that's the cardigan. That's the last cardigan on the list. And then now next we have this is gonna be hard to say for me, Campanula Tee. It's by, let me go on here and make sure I'm saying who the designers are. It's by Anna Herman Sorensen. Yeah, there's a O with a cross through it. I don't know how to say that. But this shirt, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's so feminine, it's so spring, it's frilly, it has like little ruffles everywhere. Some of the test knitters here did really great. Like the I'll show a picture, but the person who did the green one, that made me fall in love with green, because I don't usually like green, but I really like the way she did the ruffles at the bottom too. I think when I make this, I'm definitely going to be doing that too. But for this one, I want to use the same yarn that the designer used, and that's the BC Garn Summer in Cashmere. So it's 90% organic cotton and 10% cashmere, and I really want to make this in the color powder pink for the first one that I make. And then I actually really want to make 2 of these shirts. So the second one that I'm making, I want to make in reed, in the color reed. Same yarn, just different colors, and it'll be like a very light pinkish, purplish pink, and a light green. And I think both of those colors are so pretty. I could not choose between them, and I think this type of shirt is nice to have in multiple colors. So yeah. So beautiful, it's so pretty. And then last but not least, this is called Do Tee by Fiber Tales on Ravelry. I'll actually have all of the stuff that I listed in the description box if you want to take a look as well. And this last one I really like because it's like a boxy shirt, boxy cropped shirt that I can wear over any of my spring dresses. I think it'll be really pretty like that. And the bottom detailing is crochet, and so I think that's really cool. I really like how there's like a little lacy pattern at the bottom with crochet. So, and the detailing of the I-cord ribbon in the front. If it wasn't there, I feel like the shirt would be very plain, but because it has the ribbon, just feminine and cute, you know? So that shirt, I don't know what yarn I want to use for that one, but for sure it's gonna be like a cotton, linen, probably mix of that sort of thing, so that it could just be a full-on just summer shirt, because there's no lacing on the shirt itself, so it's not like a breezy shirt or anything. But one of the people who I went into the projects of this pattern, and I saw someone who made this with I forgot which yarn, but it was a drops yarn. The color was like so pretty. It's like pink and pretty. I saw that she did the body a little bit differently. I think the original is just stockinette stitch, but what she did was the upper half of the body, I don't know exactly what she did, but it's like looking like a seed stitch or something, like a twisted stitch or something. I'll have to really look into it, but I really love what she did with that, and I might want to try it like that as well, not a full-on stockinette stitch. So, oh, everything that I'm looking at, they're so pretty. I added a bunch of yarn to my cart, wanting like all the yarn that would be used for these projects. All of them are in my cart. I'm just looking at them and I'm just like, when am I gonna buy these? Soon, I hope. Very soon, I hope. So yeah, that is all I have for this list. I maybe did like 2 rows, which is more than nothing, you know? I hope I didn't make a mistake. That would have been less than nothing. So yeah, that is all for my list. If you want to check out any of the patterns that I talked about, then you can find the link down below. And let me know what you have on your list for spring and summer, because both are coming up so soon, you know? So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.